Hello, and good morning. Welcome to the stream. Beautiful boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And also the friends and newcomers alike. My name is Douglas, and today we're going to be playing the Banner Saga 2. Hopefully, luckily, perhaps completing it. Perhaps is not a word, by the way. But, Anyway, hello there, Zach. Good morning to you. Or rather, good evening? I feel like it's more or less evening time for you over there. Might not be. Who knows? Nonetheless, welcome. Today we play some Banner Saga 2. And as it happens, I feel like we're very close to reaching the end of the game. Either the end or the almost final part. So let's see how fast this goes, because if this goes somewhat fast or there's very little breaks in between and things just flow, I'm not gonna make a break. I'm gonna keep playing this today until we finish it, so we might go half an hour or 1 hour overtime just so we can finish this one today, and then tomorrow we can do something else, and then next week or whenever we can start up Banner Saga 3. And also, hello there, Garo. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And what's this? This is a tactics slash visual novel slash strategy game. It's awesome, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's resume from where we left off. I don't know where that is, but let's resume from there. Oh yeah, we were playing with Alet. Let's talk with Nid. Oh no, I can see the map. Lovely. So just a little recall, because I like to recall a little bit of the game every single time I start. To help you new people or people who didn't catch the end of last stream. But also for me to remember what the hell is going on. So in the first Banner Saga, you know, the Dredge, which are like stone-like people, they started coming from the north, marching south and attacking all cities in between. And then we got to play as Hakon, who arrived here in Strand. Then he marched up north, passing through several places, including Ridgehorn, until he went to Grafheim, the capital of the Varl. Then it was burning, so they decided, well, fuck that. Then they went all the way back down to Einar Toft, which is here. Love it. As for Rook, which is the other character we played, he was in Skoger, and then suddenly the Dredge was attacking his city. Then he said, well, we can't stay here anymore. Then they started running around and they got to Einar Toft. And then in Einar Toft they all decided, let's go to Boisgard, and the two caravans joined forces and they marched down south to Boisgard. In Boisgard they fought against one of the Sunder, which is pretty much a boss Dredge, the Belwer, which is an immortal Sunder. They applied shenanigans to make Sunder think he's dead, although he's just thinking he's dead, but he's actually alive. But before he went down, he killed Rook. So now his daughter, Alet, she gets to command the rest of the caravan. So in this playthrough, Banner Saga 2, they left Bolesgard, and Alet, she went through the Eastway Road, and then alongside what's his face? Bolverk. Bolverk, he was tasked with something else. So instead of from Bolesgard, he went up to Bindle. He was carrying a gigantic crate. As it happens, this gigantic crate contains the body of Belor, which the Volca, which is like a scholar mage, told him to carry that into some other place all the way up there. He, however, met another Volca who said that the previous Volca was lying and that they should bring the body to Menahar instead, all the way over here. Whereas Alet, she's just trying to lead her caravan to safety, so they started going down here, and they made the quick stop in Lunder, and then they tried to go across the old wood, passing through Ettingbecker, but as it happens, the world is actually ending. There's a darkness that is consuming the world, and crack in the ground is lots of cracks here are, you know, gigantic chasms that are showing up in the world. So one of such chasms, they made their way all the way up into the old wood. So instead, Alet had to go south through Fishkvik, and now she's going up. Then she crossed the South Fjord, and they were in Toller, apparently. But now they're going to Arberang, the final step of their journey, which is reach Arberang, the human capital, and join the West Coast boys. Whereas Bolverk, he's crossing the Old Ford, and what he's doing there is he's going to Menahar, and his whole people were in Bindal. They crossed through the mountain, and they came more or less around here. Then they pretty much walked all the way down to the Old Ford, as an army of Dredge was following him. And as they were crossing the Old Ford, the bridge, the Sunder Isles showed up and decided it was time to rack some ass. But instead we managed to defeat and kill Sunder Isles. It was an incredibly hard fight, but we did it, and that was the last thing we did. Then Bolverk, he decided, well then, now let's go to Menahar. We're so damn close. Whereas now we play as Alet, who is so very damn close to Arberang, which I think is gonna be the... That's why I think this is gonna be the end of this game. And also, we should try to do that before the end of the world, which is this purple area consumes the entirety of this world of ours. And Gyro, you say, alright, you're interested. And I'm glad you are, because this game is delicious as fuck. Okay, let's talk to Need, see what she has to say. Need's boys are just finishing eating and starting to play when you approach her. Are they getting plenty to eat? I think so. They still have enough energy to get in trouble. My father always told me to enjoy being young because there is plenty of time to be grown up. It's so true, but it's hard to listen to good advice. Without allowing you to refuse, she puts a spoon in a bowl with cooked eggs in your hands. You have to try this. It's a family recipe. You take a bite. They're good, but they don't taste anything special. What do you think? They just taste like eggs, really good. I think your family is onto something here, or I never really liked eggs. I don't know. And Zach, you say you love her new look. Yeah. For the longest time, since Rook died, Alette was using her cloak to cover her head, kind of like my avatar here in the bottom right corner. But Ivor told her, like, now it's time for you to become Alette again, so she took down her hood. Except in combat. In combat she still uses it, but everywhere else she covers her head. Anyway, they just taste like eggs, I guess. Her eyes looks down with embarrassment. Oh. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. The archer starts smiling. They really are just eggs. My mother used the family recipe story on each of us kids at one time or another when we wouldn't eat. She tried to guilt you into eating. She tried anything and everything to raise us, feed us, keep us from getting into too much trouble. Now with my boys, I understand why. I bet your father had to do a bit of that with you, and I have to do with this caravan. I doubt there's anything you wouldn't try to keep everyone alive. You think back on all the choices you've made. I know that we understand and appreciate it. I mean, just know that we understand and appreciate it eventually. Thanks, Ned. Oh, how lovely. Let's go back to the map real quick. Because Nid, she's not from Skoger, she's from Frostvalor. Where is it? Oh, this map got so distorted. Dog them. Okay. Nid, she's from Frostvalor, but there was a huge commotion in that city, and this whole city was evacuated and they joined our caravan. But Nid was not supposed to be a character. I could have told Oddleaf not to train new archers. But I encouraged Oddleaf to train new archers on that, and then she trained Nid to become an archer, and ever since then Nid joined us as a hero. But if I had told Oddleaf do not train archers, if I told her not to train archers, Nid would probably not become a hero. She would stay as just a mother of children. But anyway, as I can say, did Ivor really left? Apparently he did. I wonder if we're gonna play as him later on or not, if we're just gonna keep going. We have 21 days worth of food. I think that's enough for us to reach Arborane. The carts just start moving away from the village when you hear a girl shout, "Papa!" Return to see where she's looking and gasp. From the east, over ground you recently crossed, comes a large number of missing clansmen, fighters and Varl. "Is that Ruga?" someone asks. At the front of the group is the former governor of Boisgard. Husbands run out to their wives, and children scream in excitement for the parents they believe to be dead. You make your way out to greet the group as well, but Ruga holds up his hand as you near. Oh yeah, he's probably very, very salty that we didn't come back for him. It's as hard as ever to read the governor's face, and Dagger naturally says nothing. I wasn't sure that I'd ever see you again, Alette. My father taught me a good deal about survival. But didn't your father... Never mind. I'm not sure what to say next. I'm really happy you found the rest of our clansmen. Don't fool yourself into thinking everyone standing near that banner feels like family. Maybe not family, but we have become a clan. Hatred spans generations. Some of these people have feuds older than the Great Wars. Don't think a few weeks on the road together can change that. What happened to you after the serpent attacked? Because that did happen. I might ask you the same. Dagger and I were scattered like the rest, but we tried to help who we could. The old wood was like a maze, but we finally escaped, picking up others along the way. We look to the guard for confirmation, but Dagger gives you nothing. We waited for others as long as we could, any longer and we would have starved. I started pushing everyone hard, only sending a couple of men to Tolir for supplies. We did the same thing, but our scouts haven't returned. Ruga scratches the scar around his neck. That's odd. Neither did ours, but here we are, most of us still alive. I bet you're tired. We can't wait if you want to sleep. I can't make that call, and neither can you. The clansmen will tell us what they want to do. It sounds like something he has rehearsed, along with his smile. I think you should all get some food and a few hours of sleep. The others will make up their minds. A leader guides. I should check on the others, says I. Before you do, Dagger shifts slightly and you almost jump back, unaccustomed to him moving. Your heart beats quickly. You're young, strong, and beautiful, lad, but I really hoped you'd be a better leader. On the ships, on the bogs, in Lunder, depths, even in the old wood, your choices cost a lot of lives. I can't let you keep killing or leaving your clan behind. You notice the fighters gathering behind him. I hope you understand why I have to die. Dagger lunges at you, but an arrow slams into his shield, disrupting his attack. As you fall back in a defensive posture, you nod to Odleaf, who is knocking another arrow. Okay, let's fight him. That motherfucker. And also, Zach said that you saw the trailer for Banner Saga 3. That's lovely. I tried to avoid looking trailers as of yet because there are possibly spoilers in there about, you know, things that are gonna happen in the next few, in the rest of this one game, to give continuation to what happens in the next. So I try not to look into it. So who is gonna come with us? Alet, Odleaf, they have to be in the party. Then Gunolf, Skatak, Hakon, and maybe Moger. Okay, Moger getting there. Okay, so Hakon, you get to go first. Alet, you go second, Gunolf, then Skatak, then Odleaf, then Moger. That should do it. Okay, Moger, unfortunately you're our lowest level character. Let's promote you, so you can do a little bit more during battle. Odleaf, you don't have enough kills to be promoted, and everybody else, I can't promote you guys with the amount of renown I have, so that will have to do. Oh, I can promote Moger again. What do you know? There we go. So Hakon, Alet, Gunolf, Skatak, Odleaf, and Moger. That should do it. And Saki said there are spoilers. Oh no. I wonder what sort of crazy spoilers those would be. But please don't tell. I'd rather find out on my own as we play this game. Oh no, would you look at this? Wait. Why does Roga have a Cragsman with him? Okay, that's Dagger. Assassin. That's a lad. Red Master Champion. A couple of champions. Another Assassin. And a Cragsman Bog Runner. That's weird. Let you stay more or less over here. Moger, you get to stay. you can hit and run, so you'll stay more or less over here. I believe you stay there. Behind Skatak, please. You can stay there, close enough that so you can do some damage to somebody if they get too close. So Hakon will go first. He'll probably do his spin twin. I think he can do a spin twin. He cannot do a spin twin, but he can do other things. So here you're gonna go there and do some damage to them. Then on that you can do whatever. Ready we are. Let's go. And what do you know? Dagger's turn is next. So let's do a Sundering Impact. What you're gonna do? Oh, you little man whore. Seriously, you can't hit Dagger from there. Are you... Duck, damn it. Okay, then go there. And now hit Dagger. Gun off. Oh, you can kill him. Lovely. As for you, other assassin, you get really close. And then you get to die. So, this battle so far has been kinda easy. So I'm gonna assume... Wait, what? Huh. I'm going to assume, because of how easy this battle has been so far, that reinforcements are gonna come. Oh, dog damn it. Let's break some of that armor of yours. Well then. Oh no, even in battle she's not wearing her hood. Oh, that happened. R.I.P. Hakon. You will be missed. They won't though. I know, apparently this was it. You won. Hakon has been injured in battle. Anyway, we got some renown. As always. Okay, this was a quick enough battle. The sound of fighting is replaced with the wailings as family members recognize the fallen kin. Ruga, you shout, disgusted by the needless bloodshed he forced you into. He's gone, Hakon says. Early in the fighting he slipped away, but we called his man Dagger. Chuvaro lead the bound silent assassin into the middle of everyone. Rocks and Yock's dung are hurled at him. Hakon looks at you. Either you handle this or I do. We can kill Dagger, step aside and let Hakon handle this or show Dagger mercy. Huh. Gee, I don't know. I mean, might as well let the guy live. He wasn't even that hard to beat to begin with. Although, in these novel parts of the story, everybody's super OP and they can kill everyone with a single sentence. Let's show him some mercy and see how that goes. No, you state. He's a human, so it's my call, and I say we spare him. Search him for weapons, tie him up and guard him, but do not kill him. Hakon growls. This is a stupid mistake, he says. He tried to kill you, and he'll keep trying until you, and probably the rest of us, are dead. The families of the dead and wounded are screaming for Hadagir's head. Fine, kill him, but make it quick. You're right, I'll do it. Or he could prove useful later, he lives. Oh man. Oh man. He could prove useful later. He lives. Hakon shakes his head but says no more. The clansmen, however, are not so easily quieted. Some are so outraged they refuse to follow you any further. Morale has declined a lot though. And we really should camp as soon as possible because our morale is not so great. The water in nearby streams is gradually turning a bright green in places. It looks like the gorge from the serpent wounds. Dead fish are spotted in the dozens, floating by in the faster moving sections. Some clansmen have fallen ill, others are feeling the effects of only drinking mead. When a few varrows spot a section of clear water, the entire caravans get excited. The giant holds them back and tells everyone to listen. A faint tune is drifting across the water. No, from the water. Word whispers ask, what's it mean? Or is it safe? Or I don't care, I'm thirsty. Let the caravan drink their fill, step forward and drink it first. Fill a few barrels, we'll boil it first. Or get away from it, we'll have water in our bread. Let's fill a few barrels, we will boil it first. People complain at having to wait, but the varrows support your caution. Fires are started and water is boiled. The result is quite a few barrels of clean, fresh water that satisfies most everyone's thirst, but not enough to bring cheer. No one seemed to know when the tune from the water stopped playing. Oh then. Okay, let's... The surrounding woods looks promising for game and you could use a bit of solitude. Soon, deer tracks guide you, but in a clearing the beast is already fallen. Scanning the woods, you hear and see nothing. As you approach the deer, you can tell the kill was recent. A black stone, half the size of your fist, lays beside the animal. You pick it up, knowing it to be a dredge weapon. A rustle in the underbrush nearby reveals two hurlers, who immediately create deep noises. They are communicating, then one lashes out and attacks you. Is this combat time? Well then, it is apparently. Not only is it combat time, but I'm alone. I guess I'm ready. As you approach, I'm gonna stay here. What are your abilities, by the way? About Overwatch. I'm not gonna walk in range within this turn yet. I'll Overwatch again. Ouch. Overwatch one more time. Let's see how that goes. Ouch. All right. It's time to break your armor and do some heavy damage on the next turn. Hopefully. Oh, lovely, you're using your useless skill. That helps. A bit. Oh, damn it. There we go, now you have a chance to miss me. But still is a very slim chance. I wonder what is the purpose of this whole section here. Let's be cautious, let's not stay in there. Let's keep attacking. Go, do your thing. There we go. Aha. Okay, game, I hope you had a really good reason to force me to battle True Dredge by myself. Cause this is not fun. As the dredge fall, others from your clan arrive. Not bad, a woman says, booting one of the dredge bodies. A child runs up and does the same. That's enough, leave them alone. Let's see if there are any more of these legs to kill. Or say nothing and return to the cards. You and another hunter grabs the body of the deer and walk away, while most of the others follow you. A few remain behind. Kicks and curses are delivered at the dead dredge bodies. A release of anguish for those who have lost loved ones. And let's take a camp to rest for a couple days, perhaps. Maybe one more day. Okay, now everybody's healthy. Everybody, by which I mean Hakon. There we go. Strumming from Aelio and song from a large number of your clansmen surprise you. A varl stands in the center of them, blushing. It is Kari's 200th year. A varl beside you shouts. The rest of the caravan is slowing to check out the commotion. Make a toast to the varl, why not? To Skari, you start. You've already lived longer than any human here will. May your bravery and strength continue so that you share drinks with the grandchildren of our grandchildren. Skari looks at you and nods. I'll tell them of your bravery and strength. Everyone drinks and laughs and continues on. Okay, there's a little morale improvement and some renown. Oh good. I don't remember where this was told. Or if it's just bits and pieces from him. Some lore you can find elsewhere, but the whole idea is that these giants, the varl, they are not birthed. They were created some long time ago by something or someone, one of the gods. But they can't have children because there's only male varl, and if a varl dies, that's it. However, they do live extremely long lives, like hundreds and hundreds of years. I wonder what's up with that. The caravan slows at the sight of the Field Gate Bridge. In front of it is a large army of horseborn information, weapons drawn. Skatak, are these your people, your clan or herd? Skatak shakes his head but does not speak. His eyes scour the new herd. Hakon calls for shield walls as a precaution. Just as Shoot's luck, a single javelin flies from the center of the horseborn army. Everyone watches it arc through the air and stab the ground only yards from you. The ground rumbles as the horseborn charge. Okay, let's have another battle. I mean, why not? So there goes Hakon, Ganov, Skatak, Moger, and that's it. There's all. Are those? Oh yeah, we don't have Juno and Eivind anymore. They effect off. So we don't have any menders, except that now Alette, for whatever reason, she has the mending ability. And not only that, but you get to be promoted. Congratulations, Alette. So exploit. Chance to cause puncture. She already has puncture, but that's interesting. Nonetheless, the divert is interesting because even though it's a ridiculously small chance, it is a chance nonetheless of dodging attacks. But maybe she would do best to start with more willpower in battle. It is, after all, a resource we use plenty. And okay, go Gris. So Hakon, Alette, Ganov, Skatak, Moger, and Gris. That's my lineup. Let's go. Fight some horseborn arenos. In a bridge, no less. Which is gonna suck because there's trees here in the foreground that are gonna hinder my vision a little bit. So how many are those? There's 4, 5, 6. Forspawn, whereas of me, there's quite a plenty Varro here. Anyway, let's get ready. True Geo. Okay, Hakon, you can march in. Can really get in there already. And deal some lovely damage with your big man hands. You learn we are strong, says she. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? Forgot to ask. It is, so far, a lovely Tuesday. Oh, she joined the fray, of course. So this is the thing these games have been doing that is totally not cool. And that is, you start the battle, you position your characters and whatnot, and then you say, okay, that sounds good enough. But then, suddenly and randomly, new characters start showing up and doing whatever. And if you keep introducing new characters through the field, as the battle has already begun, that is unfair. I don't have the chance to make any sort of preparations when the battle has already begun, and it's kind of hard to change tactics midway. So reinforcements are really shitty. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't like it. Okay, Hakon, you're hurting. So maybe just go and attack this lovely Lady Boyo here. Neku, hello there. Lurking emoji. Oh, welcome to the stream, Neku. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. Because today is a good day. I'm good, I'm healthy, and I have you guys here with me. Lots of lovely friends. So that has to mean that this is a delicious day to be with friends. Oh. And I just realized they can't get past through that spot because the hole in there is really big. So the most we can do is keep... Okay, RP Hakon. The most we can do is keep pushing on. And pressing our advantage. Except for his attack, he can really go the extra mile there. Mogre, you're up. But also, that's all I needed to do. Just kill their leader. Well then. But how are you doing today, Neku? Hopefully you're doing cattishly good. A slight, cream-colored horse-born with flaxen hair steps out of the ranks of the wounded. Her blue war paint stand out against her otherwise yellow coloration. The remaining horse-born show deference to her. She says a few things in the foreign tongue of her people, but stops when she sees you do not understand. Forgiveness, she says fluently. I speak to you. You have my weapon. What? So, okay. Sorry for fight, not know it you, says the canary. She speaks your language with confidence. What do you mean, and who are you? I lead herd. I am... The next word is long, shrill and confusing, but certain sounds stand out. Canary. Canary smiles and stomps the ground rhythmically with a hoof. That's easy. Canary, yes? And you? My name is Alette. Good greetings. Our stories tell of strangers who come help us. You true legs that walk along four, my kind with you already. She points to the horseborn in your ranks. And how am I supposed to help you? Save us. We look strong, but weak against. She searches for the words, but can only point all around. When sun stops and playing breaks for God, and a god appears, follow two legs that walk along four. This is our story. We hold true. We see these things. The sun had stopped and I have seen the ground breaking, but what god are you talking about? Large snake, not from this plane. The serpent. It certainly could be a god. You have seen the god too. You know the signs. You lead us, we follow. Canary looks at you with a steady gaze instead of the constant movement you experience with Daredevil. You can join, but keep your distance from the others, or warn her that not everyone likes horseborn. Most of the horseborn we've met have caused us harm, including you. Many of my people won't want to be near your people. Not today, but different day. Herds fight, but forget. Humans remember things a long time, Varl even longer. Herd believes leader. We follow you. Herd grows strong. She bows again, motioning her people and all the horseborn join your ranks at a respectful distance. Zack, they swear allegiance. Apparently, yes. So you got a new army, I guess? New heroes, at least. And Chandler, hello there. Just woke up, just listening in bed. Well, wolf morning to you, Chandler.
They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Lauga's godstone. How can that be true?
How are you doing today, Chandler? Hopefully you're being a good boy. The moon, her spirits, the star, her eyes, Aleo says, plucking a few strings of his instrument. Lauga, the god of beauty and of things that happen in the night, the scout smiles. The gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Lauga. I'm thankful for her piety. The scout is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Arborang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and the scout laughs. A truth spoken in front of Logos as a stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away undesired affection. Leo skips away to find his wife. The sight of so many of your people showing each other affection warms you. You recall Gil, the boy from your village of Skogar, who tried so hard each day to impress you. You wonder if there will ever be another. Well, I mean, there was Egil. Is that what they mean by Gil? Nonetheless, he died. Lauga, renown +5. Oh, really? I didn't get a trinket or anything. Should I be playing as Alette and have Egil alive for me to get this Godstone's trinket? Oh man. And also, not only that, but to keep Egil alive, you had to do very specific things at various moments. Arborang! Lovely!
Finally, we made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Arborang. Dung glitters the paths and it's clearly not all from Yoks. Rattling cough miff with raucous laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the varl on horsepower. Mother grabs their children, mend their weapons. Various clan banners snap and whip in the wind. You recognize the heraldry from Karl Schuss from Aelios Tales and Strand's banner from previous talks with Yubin. There are even a few cragsman banners by their muddy appearance. Waros notice the division between each clan. There is no mixing or unity. Old Adakan's people are here, you hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and king as well, slowly drifting from your banner. We stay together until we're behind Arborang walls. Bring them here, bring Adakan and the others to us. Say nothing, letting them choose, or if you leave us, you're banished. Oh, harsh, Alette. Bring them here. We stay together. Some of the folks around the fires look half-starved and gladly join, making their way towards the supply carts. Others pack their meager possessions and fall in line. So we improved our morale and got a lot of clansmen, fighters and other things. Where the crowd is the most dense in volume and numbers, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred varl yards of empty space between these people and Arborang walls. Zach, you say that was one big ass banner. And Echo, you say, so long you do not see you, how you've been, Chandler. Yeah, Chandler, how have you been? What is this, you ask, confused by all you are taking in. That's the peaceful bit, an older fighter says near you. He looks the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can't kill us from the walls and we can't kill them from here. But what's caused the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunderslayer, he says. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls. We're starving with our asses facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So Arborang's at war. The man laughs, a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the varl and even dragged in some worthless horseborn. This fight's for survival. Winner lives, loser's gone forever. Loser is gone forever. His laugh turns into hysteria and you leave unsettled. Damn it all, the varl king shouts at you. In all these chaos, Rugus' man, Dagger, managed to grab a blade and get away. He killed a few of our fighters who tried to stop him. You feel the varl's anger. Gods, I told you it was a mistake to leave him alive. Oh, that damned boy. Alright, there we go. With 103 days, we reached Arborang. And also, hello there, Oni. Blap to you too. With morning. And Chandler says that you have been good, my boy. Oni boy. Oh, that's great to hear, Chandler. You have been good too. Yesterday we were doing some art in here. But our doing of art went a little overboard when we started working on some Sonic fanfiction, more or less. It was crazy weird, but it was fun. The Ox are tended and tend the line as best as possible. Some are repairing their armor, others looks anxious to talk to various clans. The Varl King's eyes scan the fields as he approaches. I want to know what's going on in here as much as you, he says. But we'd better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. Seeing the hungry eyes all around you, you agree. Yusa walks up and says, a word of warning. Troublemakers behind us. Some of the clans around here doesn't seem to like our horses and giants. If you're too busy, I might try smoking them myself. Smoking them out myself. You decide what to do. Join Hakon in establishing defenses. Try not to burn everything down, you tell her. She smirks but says nothing. You post a few guards before assembling a team to help you find wood for stake walls. The work is hard, even with the help of Hakon and a few other Varl. When the wood is cut and hauled back, Hakon turns to you. We do the heavy lifting, you tell us where to build it. Instruct a few others to oversee your plans for rough, defensive structures. The mood has changed since you started working. Another clan attacks us and we lost some people, a fighter says. They say we're wrong for bringing the Varl and Horseborn along. You feel their accusing stares but say nothing. As soon as you find a stump on which to sit, you look up to see Ruga approaching. The former governor is backed by Dagger and nearly 50 fighters as he walks towards your camp. Everyone watches out of curiosity more than concern. I've discovered what this battle lines are all about, Ruga says. The king shut his people out. These clans are here to see that he feeds and protects his people as he is supposed to. And they've chosen me to lead that cause. Of course they did, Ruga. He laughs at your incredulous look. I'm just as surprised, but I need to talk to you in private. You nod and the two of you enter a large empty tent. Where he will backstab the shit out of me. Or front stab the shit out of me. He will stab me nonetheless. And Chandler says scenic fanfics. Sounds spoopy. Well, it might be, I don't know. But do check out my Twitter, I posted it there. It's... But I'm telling you, I'm really proud of it. I think it looks damn amazing. The tent flaps close, leaving you and Ruga alone, both armed. Him with knives and swords, me with a bow and arrow. Several arrows, rather. No need to mince words now, is there? I know you want to kill me. Also, hello there, Slick Husky. Welcome to the stream and thanks for that delicious, devious host of yours. How are you doing today? Only when I think about how you betrayed us. Then let's be clear. If either of us leaves this tent without the other, the fields around us will turn red. Then talk quickly. I don't want to look at you longer than I have to. Ruga snorts his amusement. I wasn't making that stuff up outside about the king. He really has shut all of us out. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were all pulled inside the walls, he shut the gates. The only thing he said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on anyone who gets close. Watch Ruga closely while you're deciding what to say. To what end? That's what the upcoming battle aims to find out. I want you to go to war to ask the king a question. No, I want you to go to war to make the king answer a few questions. Like why he'd leave his people outside the walls to starve. So you plan to break down all his walls. That's the last thing I want to do. We need those walls to stop the dredge and whatever else is coming behind them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe the menders inside can repair any damage. There might be ways past these first few walls, but the black wall, The governor just shakes his head. Wait, how did you come to lead the clans? Boisgard is was the largest human town next to the capital. You don't become governor of a place like that without certain skills and powerful friends. What are those certain skills? The governor just smiles. Watch Ruga closely, deciding what to say. Why should I believe you at all? Because I see all of the people gathered. Do you think they're do you think they're out here for fun? No, but maybe you don't know the whole story. If you're the king and your people are starving at your gates, do you let them in or keep them out? Don't answer. We both know you'd let them in, unless you knew something you weren't telling them. Either way, the people have a right to an answer or the food they've sent him and Arberang's protection. I think you'd agree the food and walls belong to the kingdom, not the king. So this warrant is unavoidable. Probably. I officially met with the king in a few hours to either come to an agreement or pull our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you're invited too, the mighty Sun Slayer and the army. If so, make your decisions carefully. His tone is not exactly threatening, not exactly. You move to the tent flaps and both of you open them simultaneously that so no fight breaks out. Ooh, super tense. Super duper tense. Onyu says what? Chandler, so early. Slick Husky says hello, stopping by to say hi before I go back to trying to sleep. Oh, hi there, Slick. How are you doing today? And also, if you're going to sleep, then I hope you have a very nice sleep and you'll sleep very tightly. And Oni says, Ree, you're a hungry boy. Oh, poor Oni. And Chandler says, Ree, too, you just woke up. Oh, wolf morning. We're playing Banner Saga 2 and we're close to finishing this game. But before, let's talk to Elio. What do you have to say? He's called. He's called tying a dyed strip of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sent her off to play as Unir. That's the weird thing about this game. Every single hero they have like wives and daughters and children and whatever. I mean, the human heroes. We've all come this way for war. With luck, I might change their minds. And be the reed that would stop the wind. You've got a lyric for every moment, don't you? Of course. Plenty before us have been in similar situations and written about it. We only think our lives are unique. And if peace is not an option, is there a scout song for that? Plenty. But I'll tell you what I do. Save the families who can't save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and children were left out here, like they don't deserve the same protection as others. Elio's words flood your thoughts as you walk away. Don't they? Oh, meeting tent. What do you have to say, Trigby? The former cragsman is trying to lure something out of a hole with a small piece of dried meat on a sting. He leaves it dangling by his side while standing to talk. Looks like you're keeping busy. I'm playing fox and hare with a vole. Do you think foxes ever play Trigby and vole? No. Trigby looks disappointed. Do you have any ideas on how to keep two groups from killing each other? Any powders or relics or crazy schemes? He reaches into his tunic and grabs something, pauses, releases whatever it is and shakes his head. People kill each other every day. Just enjoy the show. But if it comes to war, I don't think either side will leave us out of it. Trigby thinks about what you're saying, tapping a fingernail against his teeth. He looks at his finger, sneers and spits. Killing kings require a lot of lives. It's just as easy to kill clansmen instead. Either way, some will praise you and others will throw dung at your face. Or, you could collect all the dung into a giant hill, stand on top of it, and be your own king. As you watch him crouch back down to the hole, you wonder what possessed you to speak to him. And I agree, why can't I talk with any Varl? Okay, Skatak. Skatak and Deirdre pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, Varl and other horseborn. Roak patrols around the Chew a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know live. What? You stop to look around at the thousands of tents in the fields and hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big, mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Skatak stomps the ground and says I say a few shrill notes to Deirdre before turning to you. Deirdre, forget we are not of same thinking with men's. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Skadak? The male horseborn looks up at the arborang for a few moments while swishing his tail in thought. I think Big Herd kick each other in small feuds. He points to arborang. Small feud behind the walls. You thank them for talking and offer them a few calming words before the party. So not super sure what happened there. But here we are, let's go to the meeting tent and see what comes out of that. Before you head towards the large tent, Odleif stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? Her worried look is infectious. The king may be a decent man, but I doubt he's kept his throne by always following the rules. You're right, I should see a few things first. Odd smiles and says, when you're ready to head out there, just be careful. I'll be here with the rest of the clan if you need me. Also, that's just delaying the inevitable. But there isn't much else for me to do here, other than check out my many heroes. Or not that many after all. Not in the least. And market-wise, I can buy a few items, so maybe that's what they were giving me the chance to go and do, buy items. To use during battle. Because of course there will ensue some sort of battle. Oh, range distance plus break talents. That's interesting. But I think I'm okay-ish. And Oni, you say the same here. Henri. Wiring. Oni, what happened? The voices coming from under the tent are loud, animated. He was under your watch, Varl. My son, my heir, was with you and died. Prince Luding, as it happens. He fell in battle, a braver death then. I don't care about bravery, I care about my son. The king's eyes flash in your direction. Who in the depths is this? Greetings, King Maynolf. My name is Let, and I'm from Skogar. And why shouldn't I have you and all your Fang clansmen killed right now? I realize you're upset about Lud. You have no idea what I'm feeling. Have you ever lost a son? No, but I lost my father at the Battle of Boysgard. I'm sorry about looting. King Maynolf slumps a bit. Apologies won't bring him back. I love that boy, damn it. That stubborn, annoying fucking piece of garbage that was that boy that I loved so damn much, dog damn it. He glares at Hakon. There was time I'd have gladly invited Varl into my great hall, day or night, but not now. Oh, so... Dog damn it, are things gonna go bad because in the first game I allowed Luding to die? Is that so? Oh, damn it. But Hakon and the other Varl, I don't care. King Maynolf's fury is directed squarely at Hakon. Did Jorundir Skinder die while he was a ward of the human kingdom? No. But my son's safety was entrusted to you, Varl, and now he is gone. I tried to make eye contact with Hakon, but he is looking at the ground in shame. Maybe I'll grant the humans who travel with access to Arborang's protection. The king finally looks at you. Tell me, girl, why are you leading an entire caravan of humans and horseborn? Why didn't one of the men take point? The clans trusted my father and learned to trust me. My name is Let, King Maynolf, because I'm a Thunder Slayer, haha. Tell me why I shouldn't join these clans in fighting you. I won't turn my back on the Varl over Luding's death. I'm thinking of going option number 5, which is what I think I'll do. And only cause you're hungry and Chandler is here, and your legs are still weak and you stumble sometimes. Oh, you poor boy. I won't turn my back on the Varl over Luding's death, because that piece of garble was annoying. Hakon glances at you, knowing how much you are risking for him and his people. Oh, and where does that leave you and your clan? Outside the walls for the sake of those horned brutes. You're the one keeping your people out. None of you seem to understand that Arbrand can only hold so many, can only feed so many. If I opened the gates to everyone out there, the capital would tear itself apart from the inside. Only now do you see Ruga, Dagger, and 24 fighters approaching. The King's Guard look concerned. 'Cause it's battle time. Ruga. Maynolf. I should have killed you when I had the chance. You tried, remember? Oh no. And also, Javi Chu. Hello there, welcome to the stream, and thank you so very much for the delicious follow. The delicious morning follow. How are you doing today, buddy? And also, welcome to our canine pack. Oni, you said that Doug is doing witchcraft on you to be a clumsy and cripple. I'm not doing anything. I'm doing nothing, Oni. Nothing. And Javichu says, gotta go, have a great day, just came to say hi. Well then, thank you so very much for the follow nonetheless, and have a lovely Tuesday. Do great things and stay awesome. And be a good boy. Or a good girl. But even if you're a good girl, you're still a good boy. So be good. Did the Thunder Slayer convince you to open your gates to your people? Asks Ruga. You will never enter my gates again. And also Javichu, thanks for that delicious host. Much appreciated. I hoped you dined in Boasgard. How is it you've come to speak for all of these clans? The people you've turned your back on. Seems they needed a leader they could trust. Again, how have you come to speak for them? Did you fool them like the people of that rotten town you governed? The only fool here is the outnumbered king believing he still has a say in what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. If you know what I mean. We just have to repair them once we're inside. Cause Ruga, apparently, is going to destroy the walls and force his way in. But that's bad, Ruga, don't do that. You know that to breach someone's walls you need consent. Remind them of the rumors of Dredge. And when you two wear each other down, who's left if the Dredge attack? Maynolf doesn't know the first thing about fighting a Dredge. He's been insulated too long. I earned my throne by strength, Ruga. I can demonstrate on you how I'd handle Dredge. Now what? Fail to kill me again? Aled, look at your people out there. Our people. They need food and clean water, not that poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. She doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, lad. A place inside the walls. This fine man and those Varl who will never be allowed again. Wait. A place inside the walls this fine man and those Varl will never be allowed again. That's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. You're already dead to me, giant. You and the paltry few of your king that are left. Hakon growls and flexes his grip on his axe. All parties look angry and tense, and then they look at you. My banner, my people are my only concern. Ruga's right, too many will die out there for so few inside. Exactly. You see, Mainov, she knows how the game works. Now, the former governor's eyes looks full of mischief. Oh no, is this the backstabbing time? Ruga blows a long single blast into a war horn. You look back and see all his forces charging the wall. Your clan, both humans and Varl, join the charge. Without warning, Ruga pulls his cloak-pin dagger and lunges at King Mainov, who shifts slightly, the blade only piercing his side. Before anyone can react, Ruga slinks behind his fighters who are charging past you, towards King Mainov. I hate Ruga's method, Hakon says, but we have to get our people in those walls. We should rush the king and his fighters, joining the chaos of war. And also, hello there, Proto. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Look at that, Canary has joined us. We. Her ability is the pin. The horseborn spears her target and pins them to the ground, dealing damage and inhibiting movement. And there's the poison tipped, which inflicts strength damage per turn, which is a ranged attack she can do. And there's the free roam. Can I level up Alet twice? No, not twice. Once I can at least. And Proto asks, how's everyone today? And Zach, you say you gotta go now, need to study some for a short test next week. Sure thing, Zach. Like I said, possibly today we'll be finishing the Banner Saga. So you can watch the ending that I'll be uploading later in the week on YouTube if you'd like. And other than that, I hope you have a lovely, awesome day or night, and good luck with your test. I'll be seeing you later. Stay awesome. And Oni says, oh no, today's Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday, unfortunately. And also, Proto, I'm doing good. So far, I'm doing alright. Still kinda thoughtful about a lot of things, but mostly I'm okay. Oh, Hakon can now have the Forge Ahead or the Tempest, just like everybody else. Okay, you get the Tempest. It's more useful ability, I think. And you get to exert yourself a little bit more as well. Would you look at that? Agrees, can you be promoted? No, you cannot. You know. What do I have here? Range distance, minus armor, knockback and strength of +3. Plus 1 to all talents, plus will, plus 1 will per rest. Nobody can equip that though. Knockback and strength plus 3, plus 2 will per kill, and plus 1 strength. None of this will help me. So this is my party formation, and we are ready for battle, except that, I know Canary is there. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. But we're doing good. Mostly good. Oh, what's this beer doing here? Kill the king, says Alette. Oh, there he is. King Minoth. Damage to king absorbed by elite guards, so immediately retaliate. So does that mean they will all move together? King's Will. All elite guards attack simultaneously on command. There's only one, so I'm assuming those guys on the edge of the battlefield will join as reinforcements. God damn it. Who is this even? Dagger. Wait, he was not in my formation, he showed up randomly. Which I'm all up for. Sure. Lovely. But I'm mostly worried about my travel. Later at the end of this month I'm gonna travel back to my hometown to visit my parents and whatnot. And I've been rethinking, there's a lot of things I have to prepare before I truly go and travel. I need to leave some things arranged, like produce a few extra comic pages, have some other videos to upload to YouTube. A lot of things I need to do. So I need to prepare way ahead for this 1 week I'm gonna be out. Proto says, well, I hope you can stay well, Douglas. Overall, at least. There are always those little things that don't go well or bother us. Oh yeah, there he is. That aside, things are okay. Aha, Hakon. How about you, go? Although the king, he can reach you if you get all the way over there. But no matter, you already did, so make the most of it. Oh, God damn it. What can she do? She can't get near to anything nor anyone. Nope. Try an Overwatch, see if that does anything for you. The King's Guard are legendary. Their lives are linked to the king. Yes, and their mender charms will repair the blah 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 blah. But they have a mender. They don't have a mender. What the hell? Oh, Gunoff. You're up. They do have an archer though. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go over there and then use her trample. Get out of there. Oh, you can do that too. Lovely. And also, Oni, thanks for that host. And you said, choke me, young Doug. No. do you think I am? Whoa! I didn't know they could move that much. Apparently they can. That comes as a surprise, in a way. But no matter. So I do get to control dagger. How weird. What are your things? Run through. Run through enemies doing armor break damage, then hit the target from behind. Can you do this? Question mark. I wonder if you actually hit Gunnulf. I don't think you will, but let's see. Oh, you did. Oh, come on, you're all killing Gunnulf. There you go. Hey, Gunnulf, you're almost dying. You need to get out of there. Oh, sorry, Gunnulf, but I think you're gonna die. I can try tremending your armor, but I don't know if that will help. We don't have a whole lot of armor to begin with, and now it's the turn, the king's turn, and the king can do a lot of things. Look on the bright side, at least you can now use the remainder of your exertion to do some damage with his armor before he kills you. Or not. Ah, Skadak, you're too far away. RIP Gunnulf. There you go, Mogre. RIP Dagger. But anyway, Proto, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing much better than the rest of us. Okay, Hakon, you can go and kill this archer who's been doing nothing but... It's been nothing but trouble for the whole of us. Oh no! Is it pillage time? Wow! Would you look at that? It's pillage time against the king, no less. Oh, come on, really? God damn it. Oh, you can't do that because you don't have exertion, that's why. Or not. No, you can't cross friendly units. So affect me really hard. Wow, Hakon, the Varro King gets to deal the killing blow to the Human King. How poetic. To the gate, back to the gate, says the king. Feeling strange that wound Rugga gave me. Oh, so this is not a single battle, it's a multi-tiered battle. Oh, god damn it. But there is more to this. It's not over yet. As that old song by the Klaxons go. King Maynolf regains his footing and falls back towards Arborang walls as his forces rush past him and into the fray. You wave the banner of Skoger and your clan surrounds you. To the gates, you shout over the clash of axes and hammers on shields. Your forces rush the gate of Arborang's outer wall, dodging and blocking arrows as best they can. King Maynolf's army is well trained and immediately counters. Get inside those gates or we're finished, Ruga shouts over the maddening roar of the rushing army. You heard him charge the gates. Odleaf, I need you to take out those archers, separate the king from his guards, Canary. Or Hakon, that barrier will choke us off. Odleaf, I need you to take care of those archers, separate the king from his guards, Canary. Hakon, that barrier will choke us off. So many things. Odleaf, take care of those archers. Just take them out, huh? Her smirk lets you know she will do it. Like a streak of light, Odleaf manages to dart forward and dodge attacks while taking out the enemy archers in only a few shots. Oh, fuck damn it, another battle. And I don't have anybody to replace Gunnulf. I mean, I have a lot of people, but no one is as good as Gunnulf. The delicious young boy. Yeah, so maybe push Gunnulf down in the turn line, that's how he gets to go last. Or not, I don't know. Let's go for battle again. So what do you have here? Oh, what do you know? It's another battle. But there's one further down the line. And Dagger is not with us anymore. And when you say Grizz and Grizz, what's going on, Reed? Oh, calm down on me. Things are a-okay. And because of Rugas' poison, the king's strength is ebbing away at 1 per round, thanks to Rugas' poison. Oh, that Ruga. Always with his mischievous ways. There's barricades all around us. And Odleaf is killing archers, is that so? There's unbreakable barriers in the middle though, so we have to go around them. Hakon, you're gonna go first, so maybe Skatak, let Hakon go. And then it's gonna be Moger. Moger, you're already in the line there, so that's okay. Grizz, you can stay a little further behind. Alette, you can stay on that side. And Gunnulf, you stay back and get ready. Should go in. Starting to feel weak. Did Ruga poison me? Hell yeah, he did. Kill the king, says Alette. Protect the king, says generic guard number 8. Now look at that. Odleaf is there. But it should do some damage to anybody who dares approach. And these are the elite guards, so in this battle we have more of them going on. Okay, Moger, you can use your Bring the Pain to break off his armor. What is that? Reinforcements. God damn it. And Oni asks, why is this music so angry, bro? I don't know. I guess Austin Wintory felt like, wow, we need to be really epic for this. Well, I just found out something really bad. Really bad. Nobody can pass through this little area there. The giants at least, so they are gonna be forced to go around. Every single one of them. If we're gonna stay there. When? Because when Moger falls, it's gonna be up to you. Oh, would you look at that? So many Piperinos. Hakon, you have this pink twin, so get to it. Oh, god damn it. Sure, why not? What did you do? What has the king done? Let you has the lucky shot, so this 90% chance should be nothing to you. Ah. Who are you? A Raid Master Champion? You little shit. You think you're good enough? For us, of all people. And Tiger says, because you be angry at the king. At king. Old Leaf, what are you doing? Of course, please trap this floor. Where nobody will ever step. Old Leaf. Oh, now you're trapped in there, Skatak. Hope you're happy. I wonder if this is some sort of bug or whatever. Because whenever these elite guardsmen they have to act, they spend a lot of time thinking what they're gonna do. They don't ever do anything. But anyway, hello there, Tiger. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Oh, dog damn it. Down with you. Oh no, don't bring more. It's guardsmen. We have to sap down the king's armor. So dog rests his soul. When it's Smoger's turn, we can deal some damage to the king. We can deal some damage to the king. Okay, attack. Catch it. Wait, what? I didn't see what happened. I mean, I did see, but I didn't understand what happened. Okay, curious. You're taking the long way around. You're Which is okay, it's gonna work eventually. Don't worry about that. I need to check out the king to see what's up with his skills. Because I really don't... Okay, RIP Hakon, I don't want to wait 10 turns for him to die. Damage to king absorbed by elite guards will immediately retaliate, and all elite guards attack simultaneously on command. Alongside other unknown things that they are not telling us. Okay, I think you're gonna have to sap away his health shot by shot. Nope, he still has 10 HP. You can't trample, we don't have enough willpower for that. For those kinds of delicious maneuvers. God damn it, there's so many of them in there. And... Tiger, not bad. That's great to hear. And General Kenobi says, hello there and stay hydrated. I'm trying to. This is making me sweat bullets. But other than that, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? See, they keep spawning. And each time another guard spawns, the king gets more health. And he delays his turn one more time. Each time he delays his freaking flipping turn. Each time he delays his turn, it takes longer for him to die. Oh, please, Leaf, shoot your arrows in some actually good place. Oh, sure. Do that, see what it does for you. Oh, King, it's finally your turn. Lovely. Attack, kill this guy here. Please hit and kill this guy here. Thank you. Okay, who are you, Chris? Chris, what can you do with your life? Can't move anywhere good, so you're more or less trapped in there. We can keep trying to break this guy's armor and eventually kill him. Oh no. Kill an oaf. Maybe you're better off walking there and baiting people to fall into odd leaf traps. Because weirdly enough, that is a valid strategy, I think. Oh, would you look at that? Another one joins the fray. And Tiger says, gotta take out some of his guard. I should, shouldn't I? Wouldn't that be great? And the king just commanded all his forces to attack every single one of my heroes at the same time. And he also recovered armor, I think. Oh, the king has so many cheap tricks under his monarchly sleeve. What's up with you? Oh, thank God I have enough willpower to kill that one guy. Oh no, another one. God damn it. Alright. As I leave, once again, do nothing. Oh, how rare. For the first time the king decided to go and attack people instead of just watching. Okay, Gunnulf's turn is gonna come before the king's turn, so maybe if we reduce the king's armor, Gunnulf can go and deal some damage onto him. Yes. Oh no. Oh yeah, the king does not take damage so long as his guard is up. His guard will never not be up, because this humongous horror keeps summoning friends and allies. Okay, I'll let you know exactly where they're gonna try and go now. So you go over here to try and attract him into getting through your range. And I'll let you keep... okay, never mind. You keep dealing damage to the king. Seriously? Are you dog damn butt fucking me? Oh, come on. So, I don't get it. Oh yeah, some lucky shots those are. So if I attack the king, he takes no damage, but his guard also takes no damage. So what the hell, game? What in the actual H is up with this battle? Is this it? Am I supposed to stay there, close to leave it so she can shoot people off? And I guess that even the music got tired because it's not even playing anymore. Up now it's time for the RIP for Gunnulf and then RIP for Alat as well. Elite Guard number 8 comes here. The king comes here, although the king is 2 turns away from dying. If Alat can just run far enough, she can probably make it. That is a ridiculous strategy though. I don't have willpower, else I could mend my own armor, so this is it. And also, Odleif's turn seems to come at random. Up. No, you can't deal damage to me. Actually, you can. You're gonna kill me. Hooray. Or not. Wow, what the... Whoa. I was sure I was gonna die and lose this battle, but thank Ruga's poison. Somehow that turned the battle into a win. Dog knows how. Would you look at that? I'm a master tactician. With my stay back and wait for King Mano to die of old age. It actually worked. Except it didn't. It was extremely lucky, but anyway. Reinforced gates of the second wall slam shut in front of you and archers above force you to retreat. A nasty affair taking over a kingdom, says Ruga. Ruga is near you, rubbing the stump of his missing hand. But now because his character portrait flipped, it seemed like he's now missing both hands. I wish I could have done more today, but I doubt the king will last much longer inside his walls. You're too exhausted to worry about what he means, and soon he walks away on other business. They close the gates, the stench of death, all of it threatens to turn your stomach and makes you sick. I'm glad we're still alive through all of this, but... says Odleif. I know. We fought so hard to get here. For what? We made it to Arboring, but not inside. We're no better off out here than in Boisgard. It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were going to save everybody, says Odleif. At least Hakon and Ivarl are still with us. Odleif's eyes looks as empty as you feel as she slowly glances around. What now? Well, we can't stay out here. As much as I'd like to sleep, we have to get behind those walls, somehow. And then there's the darkness. Juno said we have to hold out until they finish what they set out to do. But how are we supposed to know when they finish? She said to hold on until the darkness breaks. They're going to stop the darkness themselves. They're going to try. We're going to try and stay alive until they do. Odleif seems to take strength from your resolve. She takes a deep breath and her eyes focus on a man running towards you. Alat! The man yells, then gets close. You recognize him as one of your scouts. It's Stoller, he whispers. They're dead. Every one of them. Hoofprints all over the place too. His words hit you and you scan the crowd. Unlike all the other fighters who are now resting, Canary and her horseborn are standing in armed ranks. They all look out of place, yet confident. You even think you see their leader smiling. Oh no. Chapter 15. In Fear Quake All. Okay. In Fear we quake. I suppose. But now... Oh, who are we going to check out now? Wow, Ivor and his friendly fellows already made up to Menahar. Oh, Menahar's a tower. I thought it was gonna be Ridge Horn, but guess I was mistaken. Mistaken I was. Minyagnyag. It did not need to come to this. You killed her. Stop this, Ivan. That's enough. Your hair is all spiked up, and you look like a crazy person. You told me we would be in and out of here. This isn't in and out, says Ivor. We hoped Valka Dusey wouldn't be foolish enough to attack us. I hoped I wouldn't let an escaped prisoner and a dead Valka rob us without a fight. We hoped you would see reason. Reason, yes. What was your reason for breaking the world? You look at Juno, unsure of what to say. You didn't tell me all of this was your fault. Juno looks at you but says nothing. You've recruited Ingvar, yet kept him ignorant of your actions. Even you have no idea what you're talking about, Doozy. Call it a hunch. But whatever is breaking this world stems from the source of our weaving. You, Juno, were sentenced to death for manipulating minds. You knew it was forbidden. Oh yeah, I had forgot about that. Valka Doozy coughs and small flecks of blood hits the stone floor. But you were helping Ivan to what? Become a god? Juno says nothing, her anger apparent. Become a god? This doesn't make any sense. And now this darkness. Ivan, what did you unleash to bring her back? Ivan gasps and looks strained. A few stones drops from the walls. Our calls broke council laws, but that does not make it wrong. You could have realized the importance of our work. You should have. And you too should have stopped your curiosities when the council warned you. You'd still have your life, have each other. Do you even see what you've become? Juno's confidence vanishes at the question. I've never seen a Volca tears until now. And Devarl, are you threatening to control his mind too? If I were you, Ingvar, I'd... The large door to the Volca's hall shakes from a great impact, then shatters. Not you, not now, she says. It's over. We will have our vengeance for your deceit. The floor and walls are now glowing, floating, and breaking apart. Another Volca entered the room. She looks concerned for the barely unconscious Doozy and mortified by Juno. You lied to us! Your oath means nothing, says Bolverk. Bolverk's rage is consuming him, and he is speeding more than speaking. So you lied to us, pretty much. Is that Belor's famed body, says Ivor. Not just his body, I fear. Bolverk's mind is not his own, says Juno. Bolverk looks at you and his eyes go wide before a cold hatred settles into his stare. We know you murdered Race and her child. Who are you talking about? We who? Those of us forced below. We who are already paying for his crime. Bolverk points past you to Eivind. After I kill you, Ingvar, I'll rip their bodies apart. I'll pull this arrow and... No, says Juno. The fear in her voice is infinite. Ivan reacts to her by screaming, and the whole tower pulses with crackling energy, shaking violently. Ivor, I'll help Ivan and hold off Doozy. Kill Bolverk, you're the only one who can. Bolverk growls deeply and stands to his full height, brandishing his axes. He looks stronger than ever. Stay where you are, Ingvar, says Zephyr. You step forward, but feel the air thicken around you for a moment, stopping you. Then it suddenly releases its grip. No, Zephyr, now you will do as I say. The Volca Zephyr looks shocked by Juno's control, but he wastes no time in charging Bolverk. You slam your head into him with tremendous force, sending him reeling across the room. They lacked capitalizing this S here because this is a full stop. This S should be capitalized, but anyway. Oh no, it's Bolverk against Ivor, or Ingvar, or whatever you call him. And I'm still no closer to understanding the plot, the overall plot. So it's Ivor and Zephyr? What? I'm playing with Ivor and Zephyr? Is that so? The both of us have to kill Bolverk? Okay, I guess. And however, Bolverk he still has the amulet I gave him, the pipe blade, which gives him +3 will per rest, +1 armor per rest, and +1 will, and it gives him the Belor's Dream, which gives him wow, +4 strain and +4 armor per round, which sucks. God damn it. Well, let's see how that goes. I sense another mind within Bolverk, says Juno. Okay, Ivor, you start to go there, I guess. For all my people who fell to your schemes, we will pay. Says the Belor possessed. All your people. Okay, so Zephyr's not with us. Oh wow. Zephyr is under my control, but I think Bolverk is possessed by Belor, says Juno. Belor's. Seems I'll get payback for my arm after all, says Ivor. I think he's going to try and murderize Zephyr. Reyes and thousands of others will be avenged. What is that? Ivan is losing control. Watch out for lightning. Okay, so now on top of it all, I have to watch out. For your man lover. Okay, over. You don't get to attack me. Ow. Ooh, did he activate something? I think he did. What did he do? Oh, Valka Zephyr, she gave me the power of the wind, so now I can move anywhere on the board. Oh, this came a little bit too late, but sure, I'll take it. Ivor, what else can you do? You can use your battering ram to break his armor, and you can use your Tempest, your Spin Twin attack. But right now I use the... What does your battering ram does? Knocks back up to 4 tiles plus break plus unitary pass from that. But somehow I have to do more damage to him than he is recovering. I guess I have to use that. Ah! There we go. Oh, this was easy. And then you say fight, fight! And Tiger says Zephyr is mind controlled. Oh, never mind. I think she was. Juno was mind controlling Zephyr, so she could assist me in the battle as well. The roof of the tower is collapsing along with the walls. Ivan has clearly strained himself beyond his limits. Ivor, grab Belor's body and bring it close, Juno shouts. We'll drop him into the vast on our way north. You do as you're asked, but just as Ivan loses control. You do as you are asked, just as Ivan loses control. Ivan.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare. We're forced to change. Pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach? What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, lay just beyond these walls.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I'll say again. Oh, damn. Wow. Okay, we finished the game. Congratulations, you who were here to watch the game be finished. But might I add, I have no earthly idea of what's going on with this plot. I mean, the non-mystical part of the plot with Alet and now Ruga going to Arborang and trying to overthrow the king so they can, you know, get inside the walls and whatever. That I can see where it's going. They're probably gonna they're probably gonna have to overthrow the king because the king is definitely dying. But it was not done by himself. We didn't do that ourselves. We had Rugas' help. And apparently the Horseborn, they're not as good as they seem to be. So I think that's what's gonna happen in the next part of this, in the next game. We're gonna have to... God damn it. We're gonna have to fight off Ruga for control of the city, or simply decide, well, you know what, you get to be the new king, or Alet get to be the new queen. Who knows? But there'll probably be some plots, and a lot of people will die as we try to get that going on. And as for Devarl, well, it's probably in my hands to decide what happens to them now. How good or how bad things will go. And... God damn it. Other than that... I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, Alet will have to by herself decide the fate of Arborang, the Horseborn, the Varl, and Ruga, of course. If the world does not come to an end, because that's also a possibility. As for what's going on with, you know, the people north of Manahar, you could see Ivor, Folka, Juno, and these other people over there, just, you know, trying to. They killed Bolverk, but Bolverk came back because the what was it? The serpent revived him, I guess. And the wall, the darkness wall, is super close to them, so there's a lot of stuff going on, and I have no idea what lies in store for the next part. Well, look at that. I beat the game on the normal difficulty, and because of that I got 5 renown that I can't use because I'm not playing the game anymore. What do you know? And Tiger, you say, dang indeed. This last part of the Banner Saga, those last 2 chapters, were definitely quicker than, you know, everything else. We still theoretically have 1 hour and 45 minutes of stream to go. But damn. Oh, this game is so very awesome. And alas, this game was released in 2016, so after this game was done, we would have needed wait 2 years to play the sequel that just released. But luckily, unfortunately, the sequel is already here upon us, so we can already get you playing it, which is amazing. You don't have to wait for it. But oh man. But now that this game is over, Banner Saga 2, I guess I'm going to stop the stream earlier today. But because, you know, there is still so much time left with the stream because of how early we finished the game, I guess we can go and play some Beat Saber. I said I would perhaps try and get some time to play some Beat Saber here on the stream, but I didn't get to it. But now that we have, you know, finished the game and we have some time left, maybe we can do that. So, first of all, let me go to this other screen here. So, thank you all so very much for being here with us on the end of this incredible epic journey that has been the Banner Saga 2. We will come back with Banner Saga 3, I guess, next week. These games are kinda long and take quite some time. And or not, maybe I won't come back to Banner Saga 3 next week. Maybe I'll take a longer break from the Banner Saga as we get other things going on with our lives. But in any case, I'm just gonna take a quick several minutes break as I take a bathroom break and set up things here, and then I'll be back in something in like 5 to 10 minutes where we will be playing Beat Saber. I don't know if you guys are up for that, but I certainly am, and we're gonna go and do that. So I'll be seeing you guys in very shortly. If you wanna keep watching, then just hang around for a little bit, and then we'll be back with more Beat Saber. If not, then this is it for today. And I hope you guys have a lovely, awesome day as you go and do your daily things, your Tuesday things. and we'll be seeing each other next time, which is tomorrow. So normally I would go and raid somebody, but this time I won't, because we're going to be right back with some Banner Saga. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. Stay awesome, stay frosty, and most of all, put on your good headphones because we're gonna have some delicious music going on. Bye bye.